So, hello everyone. In this video, I will teach you about the basic concept of CSS. So, without wasting your time, let's start this lecture. So, the basic of this lecture agenda is we will learn about what is CSS and the structure and the CSS syntax introduction, as well as three ways CSS can be defined. So, move ahead. So what is CSS? Basically, CSS is a stand for cascading style sheet. So style sheet language is standard base set of property and attribute to define style. The second property to describe the presentation a document written in a markup language. What is markup language? Like HTML and XML. What is it stand for HTML? Hypertext hypertext markup language. So this is the example of markup language. So basically what is consists of markup language? It is a syntax in which a tag as well as text with closing tag. This is the markup language, or this is a syntax for the general coding. So how we will imply CSS? We will use to change some styling in a text, such as font, color, size, and margin. These are the example that we change in HTML with the help of CSS. So cascading basically means a rule to determine how to apply markup that contain other markup. So here is the example of body tag. Inside the body div tag, inside the div tag there is a paragraph, and the paragraph tag is consist of text my para here. So move ahead for next slide. So if we talk about the CSS syntax, so basically it consists three elements. The first one is selector, and the second one is property, and the third one is value. So what is selector? Sorry, what is selector? Selector is here is a tag name. So look at this example, and the property is what we change, what we want to change, and what types we change. Means the combination of property and the value is known as declaration. So this is the syntax, general syntax for CSS. So move ahead for the next slide. So there is a three-way for the location of CSS in a HTML. First one is inline. What is inline? The style attribute. It is a style attribute. This is the syntax is written here. There is a note in a inline uh, inline, that is the selector for inline CSS is the tag which contain the style attribute. The second one is internal. What is the internal? It is nothing but it is a the style tag markup tag. Means we have to create or changes in a CSS with the help of style tag. The third one is external, that is we have to use a .css style sheet file for the external uses of CSS. So move ahead for the next slide. So this is the example of types of selectors. There is a class, there is a ID, there is a paragraph. So basically the paragraph is an example of tag type, and the dot my info is the example of class attribute or class selector in CSS syntax. So this is the example we can change in a HTML with the help of CSS. So thanks. So here I am ending my points about the basic concept of CSS. Thank you for listening, and I hope you feel good. That's all.